Now the soft opening of Neighbors Tap and Table in downtown Gulfport. And that's where we'll find Mackenzie Martin with a look inside.
Jennifer, a new restaurant is now coming to downtown Gulfport. Neighbors Tap and Table is the restaurant dream of TikTok sensation Your Barefoot Neighbor, also known as Matthew Bounds. This restaurant is set to serve small plates, great pours, and what's most important, a sense of community. Bounds has 2.4 million followers on TikTok, and now he's bringing a portion of his local followers this restaurant in their neighborhood. Neighbors Tap and Table is located in the former downtown bistro space on 25th Avenue. Bounds began announcing the Neighbors Tap and Table concept at the beginning of the year, actually signing the lease January 1st, and now just 5 months later, he's preparing to welcome in guests. Today is the soft opening for the restaurant, and the official grand opening is this Saturday and Sunday for the public. A menu is already up for guests to see at neighborstapandtable.com. They are not taking reservations at this time. You can see more on the soft opening of Gulfport's newest restaurant tonight on WLOX News at 10. But live in Gulfport, Mackenzie Martin, WLOX News Now.